What's up, homies? It's your homegirl Natalie, and welcome to episode 2 of the apartment makeover. As you can see, the place is looking crazy. I mean, maybe you don't see it. I see it. So in the first episode, that's when I started getting the first pieces to my apartment makeover. So like my desk, my chair, my little shelf. And if you haven't watched that, go ahead and watch that one first and then head on over to this video. So today's video starts with the untripped plan to IKEA. I didn't want to go in person, but I had my reasons. Let's see why. Oh my god, my battery's at 2%. Anyways, good morning everyone. Today I'm gonna head over to IKEA. I'm gonna buy a bed frame. I decided on which one I wanted. The biggest thing is that like in Korea, when you buy things online, they only allow you to buy things through the Korean credit card banking, whatever like system. So you can only use Korean cards. And girl, I gotta use my Monopoly money, aka my credit cards, to pay for some of the stuff because I do not have the cash. So I was hoping that IKEA online was gonna allow me to like purchase with my actual card, but also on IKEA Korea, it only allows you to pay via the Korean like card method. I'm like, girl, you just gotta go to IKEA in store in person. You'll be able to use your credit card. So that's what I'm gonna do today. Let's go. Definitely need some under the bed storage. I wish I could get this one, but they don't have it anymore. So my other option is this one. I, to be honest, don't really have like inventory of like what I'm going to be putting underneath. I do know that I am going to be putting a lot of bigger stuff underneath my bed. So I think I'm going to go with 2 of these. Thus far, I've picked up some things that weren't in my initial plans, but some things were on sale. So we're going to keep on going. All right, we got to find our way over here. I thought I was gonna break a nail. Stopped by Daiso to pick up some stuff. My camera battery is dead. I'm gonna just show you through here our little Daiso and IKEA haul. I bought a bunch of these storage containers because I want to redo the shelves in the bathroom. I could visualize it, but I didn't know exactly what was gonna work, so I will end up returning whichever ones don't actually work. Maybe I can put makeup brushes in here or something. I got these 3 stackable ones. All 3 of them are way too tall. Just having 2 and 1 could work. And all of this was for 15,500 won. Everything I got at IKEA. I got this. Oh, it matches. But I thought it was cute because it was like a little squiggly thing. I copied Hermione and I got this soap dispenser to put in the bathroom. I want to have something that looks nicer. This is for the bathroom. This is going to be for the kitchen. Every time I take a shower, just to scrub out any other like gunk that's around there. This one has a little... You can push this down and it'll dispense whatever liquid that's in here. So next thing I got were 3 of these Scooby-Doo, like under the bed storage. I got one of these that comes with a couple different little storage boxes to put inside of this. I have this shelf over here that has all of Albie's clothes, and I'm gonna be putting everything into this instead. Hopefully try to use that as just my camera stuff. Oh, and I also bought a bed frame. I bought the Velstad one, I believe, and it's coming tomorrow. So I think tomorrow's when the whole big setup is gonna be. My bed frame arrived! Yay! I gotta take out Albie first. Oh god, it kills me because I really want to do this, but no, I gotta take out Albie first. And then I'm gonna be able to set up my bed frame. Door, Albie, let's go. Albie's door. You know what happened? So I ordered Albie a new raincoat. He tried it on, everything was great. We're like, cool. We go outside, he goes to pee, and I realized I accidentally bought him the girl version. So he just peed himself inside the thing, and I was like, great. Had to dump that out, like the pee out. That thing was like 50 bucks, and I can't return it. Anyways, I'm really excited. Let's get the thingy. Whoa, too heavy. Actually, before we get to assembling, first off, I need to clean up upstairs. The first thing was to figure out which way to place the rug because I figured that it would be hard to figure it out afterwards. The way this guy, my dog, doesn't get up until I start recording. Like, he was in his bed fine. The moment I start recording, that's when he gets up and he's like, ooh, well, I gotta move and stuff. Oh hell no. Oh, no. Not that way. Total, tonto. Dios mío, ponte aquí, pues. No jodáis. I'm over here filming. Oh, so, really, guy? Jesus. Out. Good out. Okay. Whoa. Let me try to do this video for like the 5th time. So clearly this says I need 2 people. Does Albie count as the other one? Should I brought this all upstairs instead? All right, bring everything up piece by piece. I'm sweating. But so good thing I put out the rug first because IKEA says to put this on some soft space. This is our update. I'm very excited. We're basically, I guess, almost done. Hey, we did it! Woo! I didn't think about, so I have to put this bed on this. What we're gonna do? Oh yeah. Abby, what we're gonna do? He don't know either. All right, we're gonna lift it up, scooch it in, lift it up, scooch it in, lift it up, and hopefully that works. I brought my handy dandy little stools. And since I don't have a second person with me, I'm gonna place these like on either side of the bed frame and then use that to scooch that in, I guess. That's right, I did the damn thing. So now it's time to move. Obviously not this way, but you know. I can't believe I did it. I mean, I can't believe I did it on me, but still. The way that once everything was assembled and I put everything in place, like I was so scared that I made the wrong decision. I was like, dude, this is so high. And I really thought I made a mistake in buying a bed frame. The next thing we have to figure out is getting this rug. Oh my God, this worked perfectly. Wow. I'm a genius. Come on, girl. Ready? Oh shit, it only fits halfway. No. What do we do? I wanted to find a way to put this mat underneath the bed, but it was like 2 centimeters too big. So I just opened it up like a panel and then I was able to slide it underneath the bed frame, but it didn't fit like full like width-wise. I would have to have a gap between the wall and the bed. Overall, it made everything like awkward. Now I'm going to set up these, yay! I'm really not sure of what I'm gonna do about the bed because I think being horizontal worked when it was lower, but now that it's higher, it seems kind of weird. So that's kind of sad. Anyways, okay, we're gonna put this together. Let's just grab everything. This is all of Albie's stuff. I think this will be good. Now the other ones, I don't know where I'm gonna put in them. So I want to now put some stuff underneath my bed. Alrighty, it's great. Now I have this open little space right here. Made me realize I'm really happy I didn't go with the regular like storage bed that I was looking at for the longest time, because I will be taking things in and out of like underneath the storage like so many times. This way of having everything open is a lot easier to take things in and out than if I had to move the mattress every single time I need to get something out. Didn't really like how the bed covered a lot of my clothes. Like when it was low, it was fine, but then the moment it was raised up, like that just didn't look good. So then I decided to move the bed back to how it originally was. So of course, like the whole thing was like me wanting to have more space, and I felt like horizontally I had more like space to use up, and I probably could have like added like a little like beanbag chair or something, you know, things like that, but it just didn't fit. And so I was like, oh man, if it's gonna just face the regular way, I'm not like creating more space for myself. But you know what? It actually did turn out creating a lot more space for me. I ended up putting the mattress underneath the bed, but hiding it on the side where no one sees it. So it was sticking out on the side where like my clothes are. So it really works. And the area where the mat was opened up, so I was able to put my luggage there, and so everything just looked neater. Today was all about storage space. So first up was to finally use all the containers that I bought from Daiso. I'm gonna try to figure out where I can put all of these things. Wow, it's so nice to finally organize all of this stuff. Should I have all these scrunchies like in like this? Yeah, that's it. I think these days I definitely use my hair clips a lot more, so I'm gonna keep these on the top. What is this? Perfect. So I think I'm gonna move my scrunchies into this. This one will just be filled with other like hair stuff. I'm only a little bit worried that this won't stay, but I think we'll be okay. I hope. This little guy is where I'm gonna have the additional like these makeup pouches and stuff. There's the back. Oh wait, I have this. So what I want to do up top here is have one of those shelves, and then I can have my brushes just laying down here. It'll be easier to grab them than if I had to like pull it out. Kind of weird that it's just out here. Like, do I need to have like a box or something? Oh my god, dude, that looks so good. I am so happy. Organization. Next, I went to use the two under the bed storage boxes, and I finally figured out what I wanted to put in there. For the first one is all of this like skincare products that I have just been saving up to send over to my family for like the longest time, but like shipping prices are so expensive. Yeah, but I'll eventually send it over to them. Albie, you wanna come? Yeah. Of course. Yeah. Peekaboo. I'll be out. Good boy. Jesus. 24. The other one was just gonna be for my winter jackets that don't look cute, you know, like the big black bulky ones. Like I'm just gonna I would suggest washing your coats before putting them in storage. I'm not gonna do that. But you should do that. It's honestly so nice. I am really loving my bedroom area. Took me a while to redo all of this or even think about redoing it, but I'm happy that I'm doing it now at least. This is so nice. Like, dude, I'm so happy. Dude, that looks so good. I really need to get a new fitted sheet. And then I was wondering if I should either buy or just make my own bed skirt. It could look cute. What do you think, Albie? Do you like it? Yay! Albie, I'm so happy. You happy? Okay, good. Now I have storage. The other thing is downstairs I had like the fabric luggages there, but now I can store stuff there instead. I can also move all of my camera stuff. Let's go on to getting all of my camera equipment thing so I can move it into its new home. This is all of my camera stuff. I obviously want to be able to organize this a lot better, but I think for like right now what I can do, move everything in here and then I'll organize it later on. Okay. And I think my camera can fit right here. Look at these beautiful earrings that a follower sent over to me. I will link their shop down below if you guys want to check out their other stuff, but they are so cute. What's the next thing that I actually need? The next big thing that I need to do, I will be done with all the furniture pieces. The thing that I should have started off with, but I didn't because I was trying to get that sponsorship from Benjamin Moore, is paint. I need to buy paint. And I told myself that I was gonna do it today, but I think I'm gonna go and purchase it tomorrow instead. And hopefully that's not gonna be more than like $200. One of the biggest things that I have to do is obviously paint these walls. But that's also one of the things I'm most scared to do because it's very permanent and it's also going to be expensive. So what my friend Hermione suggested I do before I go ahead and buy any paint is to figure out the square meters, right? The square footage. To figure out like how much actual paint am I going to need. I'm going to be measuring everywhere around the house. Let's get it started. Have my numbers now. Let's go on to Benjamin Moore's paint calculator. I guess I have to add all of this. All right, it's gonna tell me how many liters, whatever I need. I'm scared. It says I need 175 liters.
Is it jackson ready?
Huh?
That doesn't make sense. Wow, I just realized like what length, width, and height is in a room. Okay, so I ended up needing about 8 liters of paint, so 2 gallons. That's like on the lower end. According to that calculator, it said I needed 10 liters, so I'm really just hoping that the 8 liters is gonna be enough. So I actually have a trip at the end of this month and I just really wanted to get all the pieces that were needed for this makeover as fast as I can. So I ended up purchasing this cabinet from Today House. This one was the cheapest online that I could find and the quickest shipping time, which said it was gonna arrive by the 15th of July. And at the time that I bought it, it was June 28th. However, about a week afterwards, I got a notification on my Karrot app for this cabinet, and being that it was just 20 bucks, I was like, dude, this is so much cheaper than what I was gonna pay for plus shipping. So then I thought I would cancel my order because I didn't get any notification that it was getting shipped out or anything. Now, a pro tip on the Karrot app, you can add in one more neighborhood to look through, but you won't be able to favorite or chat or anything because it's a different neighborhood and you need to be verified in that neighborhood, right? So my workaround is that you have a friend that lives in that neighborhood that can go ahead and chat and do all of that for you. So that's what I did because this cabinet was actually in a different neighborhood. But girl, the stuff that ended up happening, keep watching. Let me give you guys an update as to what's been happening the past like 2 days. My friend said, okay, the lady said you can come pick it up on Saturday. I was like, great. I canceled my order and I get a call from the website that I ordered from. And in that phone call, they're like, hey, yeah, you can't cancel your order because, and I didn't really understand the rest of it. I'm guessing because they were like, oh, it might be shipped out tomorrow. I think that's what they said, or it's going to be arriving tomorrow or something like that. And I was like, well, damn, I already told this lady, yes, I'm going to pick up that. And I'm like, should I just go ahead with it? And I kind of just made up my mind, like, no, you know what, like, let's just try to cancel this order. But how the lady interpreted, like, yeah, cancel, she thought I was canceling my cancellation. So then I canceled it again. I got a call from Today House again. They're like, okay, you can cancel your order if you pay for the shipping fee. Well, nothing was even shipped to me, but fine, sure. But then the website was like, yeah, but we don't have the bank account. We'll have to figure that out and call you tomorrow, which is today, because everything just happened yesterday. So then today comes, I get a phone call from the person like, hey, sorry that this is late. Send the delivery fee to this bank account. And I was like, great. I got off the phone with that guy. I went to go do that. And then I see that put the number in on my bank account, it'll show you like the name of the account owner, and it was a character off. So I was like, I don't know if that was like a typo or what. So then I called the website again. I'm like, hey, I just want to double check this and that. But the girl I get on the phone, she's like, I don't really speak English, but like she could kind of understand, and I can kind of understand Korean. And at the same time, I get another phone call saying like, okay, are you, you know, so-and-so address? I'm like, yes. They're like, okay, I will be arriving. And I'm like, I don't know what is arriving. And then I'm on the phone with the other girl, and then she's like, yeah, so we're gonna have to call you back to like double check and everything. And I'm like, who's calling me? The delivery guy. And it turns out the cabinet arrives today. So then I'm on the phone with this lady, this cabinet comes up, and the guy's like, yeah, here's your cabinet. And I'm like, and I'm talking to this girl, and I'm like, and it was like a back and forth of like, well, I canceled it, but now it's here. And so anyways, lady talked to the delivery person and was like, oh, this order was canceled, so they brought it back. But I'm still waiting on the actual bank account info because I still haven't even paid that like delivery fee to actually cancel my order. So that's that. Anyways, seeing how big the cabinet actually was, I'm going not in my area to go pick it up. And now I'm kind of like, ooh, girl, are you going to be able to like bring that cabinet with you back home? Because it's like big, but I want to say that I can do it, that I'm gonna just power on through, I guess, but we will see, because I'm gonna go pick up that cabinet on Saturday. Anyways, I thought I would just give you guys an update. I'm gonna go back to filming. Okay, bye. Editing. So this really made me think, like, moving forward, I was really in a rush of trying to finish everything. I think I just need to be more patient and just wait for these items to pop up on the Karrot app, unless it's something that I like honestly cannot find because I haven't even seen it be sold beforehand. So I also want to tell you guys, like, I hope you're gonna be okay with just having the whole makeover take a longer time, because the reality is, again, like I said in episode 1, I do not have the budget to just be purchasing everything brand new, and I did want to try to buy things that were more sustainable and buy things secondhand. So yeah, I hope you guys are okay with the fact that this makeover series is probably gonna take a couple months, maybe. I don't know. Saturday finally comes, and girl, let me tell you what happened. I had my friend talk to the person to get the cabinet. The lady had said to give me like a $5 of deposit. So I sent her the money, and when you get a transfer of money, you normally get like a little notification that says like, hey, you know, this was transferred to your account. So I didn't tell my friend to tell the lady, hey, I transferred the money, because I just assumed that she got that notification. And she also didn't say, hey, did you send the money by any chance, or anything like that. So I thought we were like in the clear. So when Saturday comes, I asked my friend, hey, did you get the address for the cabinet? She's like, oh, you know what, let me check. And then turns out the lady sold it because she didn't know that I sent the money. And so I was like, no. Because literally I had the cabinet right there in my house, and I was like, no, sorry, bye. And because I was gonna get this other one, and because it was so cheap. Other cabinets that I had seen before I even thought of buying a cabinet, I saw them for like 50 or 60 bucks. Because this was just 20 bucks, I was like, oh my god, yeah, I'm gonna cancel it because it's so cheap. But now that lady sold it because she didn't think I sent her the money, yeah, I ended up getting my, like 5,000 won deposit back. But still, dude, I was so freaking pissed with that major L, girl. I was like, you know what, let me just go to Benjamin Moore and buy some paint then. For 1 gallon or 4 liters, it's 105,000 won. Yeah, even though they ain't sponsoring this, but the thing that I'll be painting are the walls. I've seen so many times of people using Simply White that I feel like that's why I'm gonna go with it. I will say that the manager at Benjamin Moore, Changrak, he is really, really nice. He also speaks English, so if you're thinking about purchasing any type of paint but are worried about the communication, he does speak English. So there's that. Again, this ain't sponsored because they didn't give me no money for it, but I thought I would help y'all out if you're also looking for some quality paint. So we went through all the colors that I wanted in my space, and I wanted to buy the extra paint to like make the mural and everything, but for a liter of paint it's 37,000 won, and I was like, I don't know if I want to go ahead and purchase that right now. So I only bought the white paint. Thought about maybe getting some samples, and the sample is like 12,000 won, and I wasn't sure whether it was gonna be able to cover everything that I needed. And dude, when I saw 4 liters, my brain read 4 gallons. So then when I was looking up online, like, how big is a gallon? And it was like, a tub of paint that's like 5 gallons is like this humongous size. So I thought they were gonna be like huge. So that's why I brought my luggage. And then it ended up being like, no girl, it's only a gallon. But anyways, I still managed, you know, to make it back home. She made it home, y'all. I am gonna sit down and watch some anime. I started Tokyo Revengers. I've heard a lot of good things about it. I'm gonna watch that. I got myself a gong cheese because today has already been a lot and it's only 2:30. Yeah. Also, Albie has figured out how to get up through the barricade that I left him. I have the giant ottoman plus the cage there, and for the longest time up until this week he couldn't get through it. He was like, okay, it's way too heavy. And now like one day I left him and he was in a state of like and then that state of like made him push through it, and now he knows that he can go through it. So that's what he's been doing, and it really sucks because that was like my last hope of putting some type of barricade so that he wouldn't get through upstairs, because he ends up like peeing upstairs. Thankfully this time he didn't, but still I just don't know what to do. I don't know. Kind of like a side note, but also not, because it's still very important to me, at least. Initially I wanted to buy like a big dog door, but you need to drill into the wall for that to be like actually secure, and because the wall that I have is concrete, like can't be doing that. And I also have a railing on the other side, so it wouldn't be like secure. Like dog doors that I've seen are like too tall for where the railing sits. Maybe if I added in like a piece of like wood and I had connected that to the railing to adjust the height, and maybe I can put like a dog gate there or so. I don't know. If you guys have any ideas on how to just like close off my upstairs so that Albie doesn't get there. Also, the thing is, because he's so tall, so anything that he can like look over, like he's gonna jump over it even though it's on the stairs. So I need something that's tall, but like I'm not gonna drill into the wall. I don't know, this guy just like, he's so smart for the things that he shouldn't be so smart at. He can figure out how to get upstairs, but he cannot figure out how to not bark at a dog. Anyways, please let me know if you guys have any little tips, ideas, or suggestions, whatever. After my gong cheese and anime, I went to go do a test patch on my wallpaper. He also said that I should wet this, so I'm gonna do that first. I don't know if it was that much. Oops. How do you... No. How do you open this? I think I was doing it wrong. All right, here. I smell the paint. Look at it, look at it. I didn't buy any primer because I asked him, do you think I need any primer? And what he suggested was like paint like a little sample on your wallpaper, and after it dries, if it doesn't like crumble, or when you try to like scratch it off, if it doesn't like come off, then you're good. But if it does, then you do need primer. And also because my walls are textured, that's why it's also like, I don't know if it's gonna like stick or not. Should I put more? Right now it looks quite gray because it's gray underneath. So I'm hoping that with 2 coats, this is gonna look like better. Because then if not, then I have to pay for primer, and that's another $100. And it turned out to be okay. Yay, I don't need primer. I could have started painting that day, but by that time it was already pretty late, so I decided just to push it off till like the next day. And then I got a Karrot notification for this item that I favorited, and it went down $5. Peter Max print from 1989. I decided to travel like 45 minutes to get it. Oh my god, this thing is huge, but luckily it's not like crazy heavy, and I'll be able to make it home. I made it back home. I didn't realize like how giant it was gonna be, and I actually don't even know how I'm supposed to hang this up on my wall. I still have to figure that out. But I mean, like the colors are like perfect for my place, or what it's going to look like, you know? So this is where I will be living, you guys, in this apartment episode. Thus far, I've only painted 1 wall, and I've only done a coat. Girl, that was a whole experience, and you know, you gonna find out about it. Jen is coming over tomorrow to help me do this. The thing that also sucks is because it is monsoon season, it's just raining, so the lighting isn't good, which isn't ideal to paint, right? And I'm hoping that tomorrow it just rains later in the day, not like the whole day. It seems like it might be a little... But anyways, yeah, so this is where I'm leaving y'all. I hope y'all have enjoyed this episode of the apartment makeover. And also let me know if you guys like this like sit down and then footage portion instead of just like vlog style. Yeah, anyways, I will catch you guys in the next one. I hope this video finds you safe. Hope you are doing super well. And that is all. Bye! Albie, do you want to come? Albie, say bye-bye. Bye. Ciao.